All right, Mike, we're out here in another field where we've had a lot of rain in South Dakota. A lot of the corn was flooded out, and that's what we're looking at down here. And you were talking about everybody's corn is so yellow, and yours is pulled out of it and turned green, and it's going to make corn. And you were talking about putting the boom over the edge of that, or?
Right. Yeah. What we did here is we grounded all this stuff, and we have ground sprayer where we're only running 250 gallons in the sprayer. We got next to these water holes. We boom out over top of that yellow corn, and yeah, it's not going to be 200 bushel corn, but that corn's probably going to make 80 to 100 bushel. Where before, and you look at a lot of other people's fields, it's not going to make corn.
Right.
You know,
just
and
dead.
and if you got 200 bushels up here, and you can pull 100 bushel down there, that then you got a 175 crop.
Right.
If you don't have anything down there, that zero number is going to kill you.
Right.
But here again, look at this. This corn here was planted from the last field we were in. It was planted 6-7 days after the other stuff.
Right.
And this ground here is about 10 miles away from the other ground. This ground is a lot heavier. If you go tillage with a tractor in this ground, you'll run 2 gears higher in the other ground than you will here. It takes that much more horsepower to pull this ground than it does that. So it's a heavier ground, but you can see it in the corn.
Right.
This is a lot heavier ground.
Right. Nice color.
Oh, beautiful. It's just fantastic,
You put the F14 on with the ground rig.
This has all been ground rigged. Yeah.
And it was a total of like a 7-gallon mix.
It's a 6-gallon mix, 5 gallons of water, or a gallon of F14, and then I had 22 ounces of Roundup, and the rest was water.
Okay.
So I mean, it's fantastic.
What we're seeing around here, and not that anybody else is a bad farmer, it's just a bad year.
Yep.
Lots of yellow corn, a lot of corn that's 2 foot, 3 foot tall, very uneven. And what we're seeing here is this is all evened out and
yep.
Just looks fantastic, and you're way ahead of everybody.
Right, and then we dug one of these roots up earlier, and the root right now on this corn is the length of a spade tile.
Okay.
It's about 18 inches deep.
Okay.
And it's got a massive root like this.
Okay.
We dug down within 3 inches of the top of the soil. We're still wet. This thing has got some potential. It's just going to be off the board.
Okay.
For South Dakota.
Right.
We're not talking Iowa, Illinois corn here. We're talking up here where it gets cold and there's not a lot of water.
Where you have to really farm.
That's where we really have to make it work up here. It's not easy for us.
Right.
There's buffalo up here yet. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.